Hey guys, it's Fanatic Guide, and this is Minecraft 1.14 on the third pre-release. And I am a bit surprised that they did not keep the underwater theme going. And I'm also not surprised because they also did some updates above ground. Let's get started with this. It has this interesting little graphic here. And so, yeah. As you notice, the majority of the in-game textures have changed. As you can see, mushrooms and whatnot. Some of them, as in the huge majority of them, have not been changed for a very long time. I'm very serious about that. This is the building blocks section. I'll also insert a clip from 1.13 to compare the two. Glass, as you see right there, is practically transparent. And right there, emerald has a less diamond appearance. The packed ice is a more packed looking thing. And those are all the new slabs. And they actually inserted... Wait, no, I'm mistaken. Did not insert that. They actually made stone slabs and smooth stone slabs, so they made a slab version of that. So in other words, this was already smooth stone. You can get that right there, actually. Block form. And for decorations, decoration blocks, as you can see, the jukebox has more of a classic looking jukebox texture. Farmland has a more realistic look. Furnace also has a more realistic look. So the whole gist of it is to give the majority of these textures more realistic look, including beds. And some new additions to the game are a stone cutter, smithing table, grindstone, smoker, barrel, loom, blast furnace, cartography table, and a fletching table. And they also added new sign variants based on the wood. So it's no longer just one sign anymore. Where is it? I also have scaffolding, and painting has different texture as well. Something I forgot to mention was gravel has a more realistic look as well. I missed that. And now it doesn't have those things pointing to the west direction, which has been there since version 1.3, a redstone. Dispenser texture has changed along with the dropper texture, which has practically the same texture as the dispenser except for a minor change in the front. And now a lectern is there. See what that's all about. Give a lecture right there. That's a good idea. I wonder why they have that under redstone. And they also have different types of pressure plates, depending on which wood you have. Also, different trapdoors, other than the iron trapdoor. Items, I won't make a difference. And there's a cat spawn egg. There are new mobs available, and they are, if I can find them, Fox and Fox probably not carrying that. And they can mate and reproduce. And of course, pandas and pillagers. Skeleton horse spawning. I think that was in 13. New spawn. Ravager, was that new? There are a lot of things that changed. There's a zombie villager spawning. This will get interesting. We also have pandas that have varying needs. And Mojang actually went to China to record panda sounds, which I thought would be very interesting. And they have varying emotions as well, personalities. Like lazy, I don't know. Curious. That one's lazy, because mucus coming out of his neck. Population. Oh, sad. Getting out of there. So yeah, they have varying moods, varying personalities, and the Pillager, which is practically an undead villager. And they are hostile mobs. And they carry crossbows. And they sound like me with a sore throat. Not really. I forgot to go over the Ravager, which is there. That's what it looks like. It's practically a rhinoceros with a villager's head. I cannot ride on it because see, it's hostile around villagers. So let's see. That's what happens. I'm guessing it's neutral. That guy's hostile around anyone. That is a wandering trader, which the Ravager will go after. And that is a trader llama, which looks essentially like a llama I can ride, but I cannot control. Now I'm going to move on to biome. And first biome I'm going to talk about is bamboo forest. And this is a new biome variant of jungle that was in the Pocket Edition, aka the Bedrock Edition. And it contains bamboo shoots, podzol, and pandas. Okay, so now on to generated structures, naturally generated structures. Pillager outposts, which are structures related to pillagers, but separate from pillager patrols. They spawn pillagers, and patrol leaders can spawn outposts. And they have loot chests at the top and minor structures around the main tower, and can be found in any biome a village can be generated in. And they use the jigsaw block for generation. There are also now snowy tundra villages. As you can foodstuffs, they added berries and changed textures. Apple, cake, looks like a vanilla cheese, and poisonous potato, which looks very much like, that is very toxic. This is where I found a change. From my perspective, I see not really. I do see stone tool and iron tool. I don't really see diamond tool. I do notice a whole lot of change. I notice change sword, all 5 of them. Not really. Oh. But in the majority of the armor, I do. This I am not including because I went over. And this I do know of so and so. Not really. This was added in the last version of it. I do notice some changes to the bottles. They appear more rounded to me, especially on the bottom. And with these top 4 potions, including the water bottle, they appear to have a more bluish hue to them. All these. And down here, those appear to have a more realistic design to them. And the brewing stand appears like it could hold test tubes. And I don't know what I should say about the fermented spider eye. I really don't. Okay. God. That's fun. And Ravager. Black die. Axe. Held. blocks. Any of these slab you get. Red sand. So basically how that works, furback, grass, I can do that, and it will work the same way as if I approached sheep with and right-clicked. Now glass is more happens. I don't think. Now, grass paths and puzzle. Right now it's facing. But and but but supposedly drop 0. So, off mining, and on an easy, you can just find a tree, and then your odds are slim at most. The crafting recipe for nether brick fences has now it is locked, and 2 that gets you 6 nether brick fences. Crafting recipe. Now that gives you the recipe for stained glass panes also changed. I'm going to use blue stained glass paint. This is the new crafting rack. TNT, other explosive, now having explosions drop rate. I don't know if it applies to others, but see, not every single block was dropped. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my overview of 1.0 effect, other than a major texture overhaul. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Next time.